Today we're going to learn about multi-step equations and review the steps to solve them. So the first step when solving multi-step equations is to simplify. Now to simplify, we're going to look and see if we can simplify by combining like terms or distributing. So we're going to look and see if you can simplify by combining like terms or distributing. Okay, the second step is to solve. So after you have simplified as much as you can, you're going to go ahead and solve like a two-step equation. To do that, you're going to be doing the opposite. To get the variable by itself. All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at two different problems that look a little bit different so that we can see how these steps are really used. So our first example, number 1, is 91 is equal to 7 times x plus 8. Now, if you have your homework from today's lesson, this is actually number 1 on your worksheet. So we're going to go ahead and look and see if we can simplify. First thing, can we combine like terms? Nope, there's nothing we can combine, but we can distribute. Look here, we've got these parentheses and we have variables inside, so we are going to need to distribute that 7. So again, here's my balancing point. So I'm just simplifying each side of the equation. I'm not moving anything right now. So to simplify, 7 times x gives me 7x. And 7 times 8 gives me a positive 56. Nothing changed on the left-hand side, so I'm just going to bring down that 91. Now, again, I'm going to check to see if I can combine like terms or distribute anything more, and I cannot. So now I have a two-step equation, so I can move on to step 2, which is to solve. So just like we did in the last lesson, we want to get x by itself. The last thing being done to x is this 56 that's being added. So the opposite would be to subtract 56 from both sides. We're left with 7x is equal to 91 minus 56 gives me 35. You can even put a line there and actually do your subtraction right on your paper. And then I want to get rid of the 7 that's being multiplied by the x. So to do that, I can divide by 7 on both sides. And I get x is equal to 5. Now we're going to skip down on your worksheet. Oops. Skip down on your worksheet to number 6 because it's a little bit different. It has one more step to it that we didn't see in number 1. So in number 6, we have negative 2 times negative 6b plus 1 minus 7 equals negative 93. So again, we're looking to see if we can combine like terms or we can distribute. Now I have this minus 7 here, but as of right now, there's no way that I can combine that until I distribute. So I'm going to distribute first. So negative 2 times negative 6b gives me a positive 12b. Negative 2 times a 1 gives me negative 2. And then everything else I bring down. So negative 7 is equal to negative 93. This is my balancing point. So all we were doing is simplifying this one side of the equation. Now I'm going to go back to my list for simplifying. Is there anything else that I can simplify? Yes, there is. Right here and right here. -2 and -7 I can simplify to -9. The 12b comes down, and it's still equal to -93. Now, there's nothing else I can simplify, so now I can start rearranging the equation by doing the opposite to solve the equation. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I have 12b minus 9, so I'm going to add 9 to both sides to get rid of that 9. And I get 12b is equal to -63 plus 9 gives me a -84. And then I want to get rid of that 12 times b by dividing by 12 on both sides. And I end up with b is equal to a -7. So you really have to keep looking at every step what you can do to either simplify or rearrange to get to the other side to get that variable by itself.